The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Pannell Swim Shop, PRAS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
And welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. He's tall. He's Keating Belcher. I tell you what, you were on as a player when your high school team, Pendleton County, made it to the state tournament back in 2005, I believe it was.
Correct.
Now you're on as the head coach, and boy, you've got an excellent basketball team this year.
Well, we're excited about what we have in Pendleton County this year. We returned 8 seniors and 85% of our scoring, plus an all-state junior. So we are really excited about the season this year for Pendleton County.
They're looking outstanding. Landon Stacy, he's the quarterback in Madison Southern. We got a feature on him. He's an outstanding player. They played Harlan County this week in the regional semifinals of the state tournament. Also, our scholar athletes, they hail from Lafayette, Ashlyn Lippert and Ellie Buford. They are outstanding, coach. Something you used to do there at Pendleton County. Both have 4.5 GPAs.
That's outstanding. Phenomenal in the classroom.
That's really good. And we got another great Sutherland Chevrolet drive of the week as we head down 27 in Nicholasville to Sutherland Chevrolet. Also, Tom Viney from Pannell Swim Shop has brought in an outstanding young lady. She's from Russell County. We're talking about Sarah Overly. She also has an outstanding GPA.
It's impressive.
It's really impressive. And Sarah Williams is here from UK Sports Medicine. As we said, we got a jam-packed show on the Scholastic Ball Report. Let's get to the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. We call them Game Time here at WKYT. They're brought to you by PrepSpin.com.
Tickets are punched this state, and we now know which teams will be playing next weekend in Lexington. Welcome to High School Game Time. I am Lee K. Howard. For Scott County, the Cardinals have had a great season, unbeaten against schools in Kentucky. Could they keep that going tonight against St. X in Louisville? Scoreless first quarter, Scott County threatening, going for it on 4th down. Josh Davis on the run, and the X defense makes the stop at the 14-yard line. That would set up this for the Tigers. Quarterback Jake Albers to Ben Mueller. Going, gone. 69 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown to put X on the board and in the lead, 7-0. Still first quarter, Scott County on the move again, but the Tigers defense right there to make the stop again. Quarterback Josh Davis intercepted by St. X's William Harlan to end the Cardinals' threat. Late second quarter, Jake Albers on the keeper goes in for the score. It's 14-0 St. X. Scott County made a game of it, but too little too late. They fall tonight, 48-35. So it'll be a pair of Louisville powerhouses squaring off in the 6A championship game Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. St. X and Trinity. The Rocks took care of Central Hardin 49-3.
Welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report. Of course, we want to thank you for Roberts Insurance. Tell you about them. They're out in Richmond, Kentucky. They insure half of this great state of Kentucky. Speaking of this great state, driving down from Pendleton County, Coach Belcher. You know, Keating, you were on the show as a player 13 years ago. Now you're back as the head coach. What do you remember about the appearance?
Well, I remember it was an exciting time for our county, and I kind of had the same feeling with this year. You know, 13 years ago, we knew we could have a good season, a special season, and we did, and hopefully, you know, we can store that in these guys, and that's why we're here.
Right.
You brought 3 great men on set with you.
Yeah, these 3 guys are our core players, not only, you know, on the court but off the court. They're phenomenal socially, academically, and athletically, and we're blessed to be here tonight. And yeah, these guys represent our school and our community in the right way.
Grant, let's start with you, if you don't mind. As the top three-point shooter, at least statistic-wise, on the team, you also tell me about your expanding role on the team as you see it this year.
Well, I think I can always improve on offense and defense, and then Coach always said that I lead by example, and I think I can become a better leader, like vocally.
And Jacob, what did the summer workouts do for you and your confidence?
I feel like I've gotten better at everything, ball handling, shooting, defense, and playing against them, I've just gotten even better.
Mm-hmm.
And Dante, what a player he is, Coach. At 37 in the scrimmage the other night against Newport, so obviously he's got game. You know, you're getting a lot of attention, you know, as far as Mr. Basketball down the road, things like that. What, with so much talent, what do you think you need to fine-tune in your game right now?
Last season I shot 32%, so I'd say shooting.
Yeah.
I feel like I've worked hard at it this summer, so I'll be ready for the season.
Right. Coach, you've beat the schedule this season. Do you have confidence that this team can be a 10th region contender?
We do. We've really beefed up the schedule because I feel like that our team is good enough to compete with anybody in the state if they play well. We've really made great strides on the defensive side of the ball, and playing 5 or 6 top 25 teams in Kentucky is really going to prepare us for not only the district tournament but hopefully the regional tournament.
Grant, what are your future plans? What do you want to do down the road?
I'm going on a visit down to Union December 2nd, and I might play soccer.
And what about you, Jacob?
Just in the future, hopefully play ball.
Yep. Dante?
Hopefully college basketball. I don't know what school yet, though.
Right. Well, Coach, we really appreciate you coming back in after you were a guest as a player way back in 13 years ago. You got a great team, great young men, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks for having us.
That is the Pendleton County basketball team, one of the top teams in the 10th region. Now we're going to this feature on this young man from Madison Southern, Landon Stacy. He's outstanding quarterback.
Last year, Madison Southern lost in November to North Bullitt, but John Clark knew the upcoming senior class was special and sat them down soon after to develop a plan for 2017.
Well, Coach Clark met with us about a year ago from today after we lost last year. We got beat out last year. And he said, what are your guys' goals this year? And the state championship used to always be in Bowling Green. So all year we were just like Bowling Green or bust.
One of the reasons Clark is so confident in their goal, quarterback Landon Stacy, who Clark says has the it factor he looks for in his QBs.
We really just loved his competitiveness, and we watched him throw the ball and thought his future, this is the kind of kid with the way he plays the game that we want to build a team around.
It took a lot for the coaches to get it put into my head that I could actually throw the ball and make smart decisions. I was used to just getting the ball or making a block, and then it changed to reading defensive ends and reading linebackers, reading safeties.
And while it was a big change, it was a position it seemed Stacy was built for. Coach Clark remembers one of the first times Stacy ran out to the huddle.
And just seeing his eyes light up and this look like, I got this, and you're sprinting out to the field, and his ability to just carry it with confidence into the huddle gave his team this feeling of, I've got this play, and I've got you guys, we're good.
And for a team who's worked day in and day out to be at this point, they have one thought.
Why not us? Somebody's going to win Friday night.
Kaylee Mizell, WKYT.
And welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report, our most popular segment because it's highlighting boys and girls doing great things in the classroom with my intern, Morgan McEldowney, Gary Ball. And thanks for coming in and joining us on the show. I know it's been a busy volleyball season this year for you guys. And let's start with Ellie, if you don't mind. You maintain a 4.5 GPA in pre-engineering.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding program. When did you decide to get involved in so many academic endeavors, and why?
Towards the end of middle school, I knew it would prepare me for my high school and college careers, and it definitely challenges me, so it'll be worth it in the end.
Ashlyn, you're a 4.6 student in All-State Academics. When did the love for arts begin?
I feel like my mom always did a good job of keeping me involved in the arts at a young age. I used to take classes at the Living Arts and Science Center and at the Kentucky Children's Theater, so I've kind of been involved in art my entire life, but it's just something I've recently kind of picked up even more.
And Ellie, you are also academic All-State, so congratulations for that. Looks like teaching might be in your future. Where did this love of teaching come from?
My elementary teachers were awesome. I love them, one of them being Ashlyn's mom. My sisters also will graduate from UK this May with an elementary education degree, so I hope to follow in her footsteps.
Outstanding.
And Ashlyn, the SCAPA program offers a wide range of pursuits. What will you follow if you get in, which I'm sure you will?
I wanted to be a visual art major, and I'm hoping to expand my use of mediums and use some paint maybe, or try to do something outside my comfort zone, and maybe try to do some like digital work, and maybe eventually do something that I could sell or make some money off of.
And I'm going to ask you, Ellie, this is going to be something, tell us about your season this year as far as volleyball.
Well, I'm on the JV team, so we did pretty well this season. I'm a right side hitter and Ashlyn is our setter, and we did really well. We made it into a lot of tournaments by the end of the season, and it was really fun.
And how about you? Tell us about your volleyball season.
I had a great season, especially on the JV team where I was the setter. I played all the whole time, and so it was really great just to kind of be a leader on the court. One of our biggest accomplishments for the season was when we beat Henry Clay at a tournament. It was probably one of the best moments for volleyball in a long time.
Definitely.
We worked so hard, so.
Great job. And here's a plaque from Ryan Tyson. You'll both receive one of those. And thanks for coming on the show, and good luck down the road. We'll get you back on down the road.
Thank you.
That's our scholar athletes from Lafayette Volleyball. Now we're going to the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week, we go to Corbin and Louisville Central. First quarter, Red Hounds get on the board first with a defensive play. The loose ball in the central backfield. Corbin's Grant Gibson with the scoop and the score, and 20 yards later, he has a touchdown. The PAT was blocked, which made it 6-0 Hounds, but still, a great defensive play for Corbin, who's now headed to state to face Boyle County. That's your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
back into the Pannell Swim Shop segment. And Tom, you've brought another outstanding young lady. She came a pretty good distance to be on the show.
Yes, she did, absolutely. Well, we only bring the best here, and she's all the way from Russell County High School.
Yes, tell us about her.
Sarah Overly, so welcome. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about, you're the captain of the swim team, a great swim team down at Russell County. Tell me a little bit about what that is like. What do you see as your role as the captain?
I mainly just try to keep everybody together and working towards the same goal. Have a positive attitude and just work towards the same thing every day. We like to see our hard work pay off.
And that positive attitude, Tom, carries over to the academics. You're a 4.0 student. Tell us about that and what teachers motivate you.
My teachers really support me in swimming. I just had some teachers come up and pat me on the back and say congratulations and all your swimming things, and I really appreciate the support.
That's great. Well, you've got such a great facility down there in Russell County, and you spend a whole lot of time at the pool. When you're not spending that time at the pool, what do you enjoy doing?
I like to just hang out and relax with friends, go to the movies, go shopping, spend time with family. I have a cat that I like to play with.
That's great.
And I understand too, Tom, that she does a lot of events. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So that's one of the great things about swimming, is that you're just a multi-sport athlete almost. So what is your favorite event?
In high school swim, my favorite event is probably the 200 IM. In club swim, probably the 100 free or the 2 fly.
Which you just got a record in, I understand.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Outstanding. And also, we're going to present you with this beautiful plaque from the Ball Report. There you go.
Thank you.
And take that over to Ryan Tyson, or just send it to him, whatever. Probably better to send it to him. But congratulations, Sarah, and keep up the great work there at Russell County High School.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah Overly, our Pannell Swim Shop Swimmer of the Week. And now we're going to this UK Sports Medicine segment with Jenny Williams. And back to our UK Sports Medicine Orthopedic Surgery segment. Gary Ball, my intern, Morgan McEldowney, and Jenny Williams is here.
Yes.
Hi, Miss Williams.
How are you?
I'm great. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks.
What is cross training? Tell us about that.
So cross training is the idea of incorporating different activities into your normal athletic routine. You know, a lot of times right now we see with athletes that play the same sport year long. So this would be the idea of either incorporating different activities into different sports during the year or just during your normal athletic workouts.
Yeah. And what are the benefits?
So one of the biggest benefits of cross training is to help prevent injuries. So when you're playing the same sport week after week, month after month, you use the muscles the same way every day, and that can cause some overuse injuries sometimes. So by switching it up a little bit, we hope to prevent some of those injuries. Also, by doing different activities, it just kind of keeps your mind sharp by doing something different and may help you enjoy that sport that you love even more.
You know, let's talk about cross training. You just kind of hit on it there, but when people do cross training, what are the benefits of that?
So some of the benefits, like I just said, are just helping to prevent injuries. You know, but some ideas of cross-training activities would be if you like to run all the time, maybe occasionally jump on a bike and do a bike ride, or get in the pool and do a pool workout. You're still going to get that aerobic activity. You're still going to be tired afterwards and maybe a little sweaty, but you're just using your muscles differently. Or else sometimes if you're in the weight room every day doing the same workouts, the same routines, you know, sometimes I have athletes that decide to go to a yoga class together or do Pilates, do something different. They're still going to get benefits from it. It's still going to keep them happy, but it's just doing something a little bit different.
Right. Well, that's Jenny Williams. There's their website and their phone number, UK Sports Medicine. Got the walk-in clinic every Monday through Friday, right?
Exactly. You can get there as early as 7 a.m., but we want to see you there by 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yep.
Thank you, Jenny Williams. And now we're going to these final highlights. These highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com, the leading digital network in the state of Kentucky.
The Eagles at home taking on Harlan County. The Black Bears kicked a field goal on its first possession. Madison Southern responded with a touchdown. Landon Stacy, our reigning athlete of the week, keeps it on the bootleg and fights his way into the end zone. 7-3 Eagles. Harlan County answers on the next possession. Quentin Mickens pounds it in for the Black Bears. 10-7 Harlan County just before the half. Southern on the doorstep once again. Carter Smith takes the handoff, and he goes right up the middle for 6 more. 13-10 after a failed 2-point conversion. Madison Southern holds on to win. 27-20 in 5A. It'll be Madison Southern facing Covington Catholic in the final Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Unbeaten Covcat blew past South Warren tonight, 43-7. Well, here's what it looks like in Class 4A. Franklin Simpson and Johnson Central will meet up Saturday afternoon at 4:30. Franklin Simpson won a barn burner 42-38 over Collins, while Johnson Central defeats Wayne County 43-24.
Welcome back in to wrap it up on the show. And Keating Belcher, you came all the way from Pendleton County, Coach. What did you see from your scrimmage this week against Newport that will help you down the road?
Well, I know that we can score the ball. I'm not worried about our offense. I think you could throw any defense at us or any press, and we're going to have the opportunity to score the basketball. If we can just keep guys off the backboard and get the stops that we need in the fourth quarter, I think we can be really successful.
And what about the 10th region? I mean, everybody talking about you. They're talking about Clark County, teams like that. Of course, there's always Mason County in there, you know, you talk about them. So what do you think about the 10th?
Yeah, the 10th region is a very fun region. There's a lot of tradition at a lot of different schools there, and Pendleton County is certainly one of them. I think if we can get out of the district tournament, I think we'll have a legit chance to be a contender in the 10th region, along with 4 or 5 other schools.
You know, you got to remember back when you played.
The good old days.
The 11th region was tough to get out of, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lafayette, Lexington Catholic, LCA.
Right, all those good teams.
Yeah.
But Keating, you know, it was great to have you on the show, and you do a great job there at Pendleton County. 4th year, right, as the head coach there?
4th year.
And what do you think as far as defense before we wrap it up?
I think man-to-man defense.
Right.
In our scrimmage against Newport, we really focused on our man-to-man defense and really playing a collective team defense. I think as the season goes on, we're going to get better and better in that each week.
I think you will too, and we appreciate you coming on the show, Coach, and it's been great talking to you, and look forward to seeing you play down the road. We're going to see you in that Lexington Catholic tournament.
Sure. Thanks for having us.
And as always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and those you don't see.
Keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Pannell Swim Shop, PRAS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.